Greetings everyone, please give me a moment to make sure everything's set up. And live chat windows. I don't think my microphone's sensitive enough. Let me raise it up there. This, of course, is with a new microphone, which I'm still getting used to, and still probably needs to be calibrated to a certain extent. Okay, live chat windows are online. I think everything is good to go. Of course, I'm also got new headphones, which is taking a moment to get used to. I do have some replays submitted to me. A good number of them. Somebody submitted a handful, and then one person submitted one. We'll start with that one, then do one of these 2v2s. Maybe the 4v4. It's been a while since the last time we've done one of them. And then probably hopefully finish off the day with another random match. Mix up with one from each player, and then there's a live game. Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Company Heroes 2 replay. Spawn on the south side as the blue Okada player, we got C Blanco. Spawn on the north side as the red USF, we got Eternal Sunshine of Spodal's Mine. Do have two doctrinal lock-ins, do have the Breakthrough Doctrine and the Armor Company. I don't think it's a great map for Assault Engineers, but one may not be a bad idea for a flanking unit. Do know as well, this is my first cast with a new microphone, so hopefully the audio levels are still well balanced. But guess we'll find out soon enough. Group of Agion heading up north. Fusiliers in the build queue. We do have a squad of Assault Engineers. It does give at least a very quick deployment to get a third squad up and going. Notice he's not happy with blob tactics, so he's going to be eyeing for some counter blob tactics. Maybe that's with the Sherman 105. This replay was submitted to me, but I forget what he said. I assume it's a he. Saw your plays that may have been for me. But he may have anti-blob tactics in mind. For me, I always keep in mind of when I play, I always keep in mind if I start seeing blobbing, I start implementing anti-blobbing tactics. In other words, hurl high explosives at the opponent. It's far more effective than hurling insults. Either way, we do have some squads of Panzer Fusiliers heading over to the west. Tank traps being built. Assault Engineers heading to the fuel point. Oh, and the Kuvagen goes in deep. That is the cutoff sector to a certain extent. Yep, does not cross over to the pond. So, you have to go push forward and capture this sector to not be out of supply. Assault Engineers are here. Rifle Squad heading pretty forward, maybe eyeing for his own opponent's cut-off sector. Second Rifle Squad on the field. This Rifle Squad gets a nice flank on the Panzer Fusiliers and decides to fall back. Not a bad idea, due to the fact that he was pretty close, mid-range to the Rifle Squads who would like to lose a fight. Not to mention Assault Engineers can simply just charge up after him, regardless which unit he attacks. He's probably going to lose. Just depends how much you're going to lose by. I do see a number of bulletins here. M3 half-tracks build 50% of faster, which he does not have that doctrinal ability available, so Interesting bulletin. I have no idea if that's a useful bulletin. Probably not, honestly. Most bulletins not very useful. Increased armor penetration bazookas are nice. Can't go quite well with the range. What's better, range or armor pen? You can always go for both. Assault engineers are advancing, but getting ripped apart by 2 mini squads. Oh, but there's 3 of them, so 3 mini squads. Shun Pioneers heading to the west, Rifleman squad heading back up north. We do have this assault engineer building some tank traps. We've got these units heading up north. We've got the Rifle squad behind some good heavy cover. Over here, we've got the Prince Cruisers, force back the Reaction Squad. Reaction Echelon Squad can't win up a stand-up fight against most units. Only unit that probably can is probably the austere Pioneer. And again, everything beats that squad. Rifle squad does get inside the garrison, but he already took quite a bit of damage there, and not to mention the assault engineers or the Shun Pioneers nice and close. So, Lieutenant deployed in the field. First name Lou, last name Tenant. Reaction squad behind some good heavy cover, and the Panzer Fusiliers are pushing way forward. 2 Rifle squads push forward. The wounded one gets inside the garrison, allowing the fresh one to advance. Can't really say if it's better to hit the fresh one, the wounded one. He's splitting his fire across most squads. Now he's focused on the fresh ones. Is nice and close. For the wounded one, still has all 4 members. Now the lieutenant, assault engineers, everything is here, so the Shun Pioneers will get easily overran. And we've got the assault engineers falling back. Give me one moment. I think some audio things I need to balance out a little bit. I think that'd be a little bit better. Yeah, found the landmine there. Probably deployed out by the assault engineers. With his new microphone, I'm still trying, and new headset, everything's just changed. Everything seems louder now with this new headset, even if I reduce the massive volume of the computer. Flame engineers push straight forward. Lieutenant behind some good heavy cover. Rifleman squad supporting the assault engineers. Both need medics. And Panzer Fusiliers do keep a distance. Utility car on the build queue do have the mechanized HQ on the build queue. That's the rare of the 2 HQ options. Of course, his opponent can't deploy students. It's a hard counter to the looks. If you try to go to the looks.
A capture point is being overrun. Utility car taking the field.
M20 now deploying field. Ambulance on the build queue, very nice. He does need that ambulance. Some of those rifle squads are wounded, particularly this one right here. Do now have the barracks, yeah, but an ambulance. Over here, utility car straight forward. No armored skirts just yet. He has 50 munitions for it just recently, but he does get some good peppering onto the Kuwagen. And the Kuwagen goes down. Got quadruple Panzer Fusiliers in the field. Got these units pushing around in a bit of a blob over to here. The Russian squad can't even fight against one, let alone against all 4 of these squads. And once he sees this formation, slam the retreat button. Looks on the build queue. Luckily, he does have AT assets improvement through double Panzer Fusiliers. Russian squad gets out of the garrison. It's probably going to be wiped out. Even if he does retreat back now, he may just get wiped. Oh, multiple G43s popped. Yeah. He got the wipe, but he threw his entire army over there. US player, of course, only has 1 capturing squad over here, the lieutenant. So can't really capitalize the fact that this is a... What? Retreats back with all of those guys. Even though he's on relatively equal footing here. That's unusual. Utility car pushed right forward. Gotta be careful of the flak plates. It does not have the armor skirts,
German infantry.
which may allow him to bounce some, but without it, he definitely probably get pinned by all. Looks push way forward. Treadbuster? No Treadbuster. Looks now push way forward. Get some hits there. Oh, that's a not Treadbuster landmine from the Assault Engineers.
HMG squad ready for action.
And the Rifle Squad does consent the garrison, but that's just basically a stall tactic. 50 cal has been pulled in the field, which is not going to be super useful for his looks, even for armor-piercing rounds. In order for that to be effective, he has to hit the rear armor of the looks. He will find that landmine as a consolation prize. Wait, Lieutenant. Yeah, the Lieutenant's way over here. No bazooka upgrade. Retreat back the Rifle Squad immediately. And utility car push way forward. Rifle Squad may get wiped out. We do have a landmine which may help him out. And wipes him out.
We just lost a unit.
Stewart on the build queue. Without armor skirts, he's very vulnerable to also small arms fire. He does not find this landmine just yet. He may find a good hit there. Gets only 3 models. Stewart now deployed in the field. Utility car going for a bit of a drive-by. Oh, we've got a Puma now deployed in the field. Our squad does not go for anti-tank rifle grenade. 50 cal, however, is load up armor piercing rounds. It does get flanked. Stewart could go for the Treadbuster, the crippling shot. Gets another pen there. Stewart received a couple pens itself. Our squad falls back. And 50 cal at this rate just made his news retreat back entirely. This guy may get hit pretty hard by the 50 cal. May get fully wiped out. Oop, hits the wrong model there. Hits the guy in the back. Did not target down this guy here. Sturmpinder's getting a nice flank there. He may lose the 50 cal. So Engineer's going for the landmine. CC's the heavy mechanized play at least. But they've been staying topped off health, so he's been utilizing these medical supplies here. Both these are quite damaged. Going for repair pioneers.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points. Enemy infantry, forward on. Reinforcements in.
Now, it'll still take a bit of time to repair up, even if they are very, very light vehicles. Or medium vehicle and light tank. Assault Engineer is starting to fall back now a little bit.
Here it comes. Captain just took the battle.
Lieutenant with a bazooka now, and 1AT gun. Looks like he's gone for a captain. The both players are just not eyeing to go for major. One of the few times where the M10 would be useful. But you can always go for the... Oh, it needs the active command post in order to get the bulldozer. Does the Sturmpioneer have land? Yep, going for the Minesweeper now. Looks have been repaired on up. Puma is here, repaired on up. 50 cal sitting on up. Minesweeper pushing way forward. We'll have trouble clearing that mine in the middle of the road due to the coverage of the 50 cal. We do have now all these Prince Boozers heading over to the left. The utility car does take a hit there. Looks also here. Does get receive a bazooka shot. And receive 2 bazooka shots. But he will get overrun by the Prince Boozer. Still retreats on back. His retreat path is this way, so he may just lose a lieutenant. There's a lot of firepower there. The Sturm Pioneers do get suppressed. Yep, got some upgrades. So if you can tell me if how well my microphone sounds right now with audio balancing, that would be great. The AT gun shot does connect with the Puma. And the Sturm Pioneers are falling back. We'll manage to escape out of there. Stuart straight forward, which may displace the MG-34. Penciluzers heading down south. Puma has like a bit of damage. And a good hit there onto the MG-34, forcing it back. Looks like these guys are trying to get a anti-tank rocket grenade. 50 cal here, setting on up. Assault engineers nice and close. We'll get some good damage done. We'll receive a frag and eats the frag, which may result in getting wiped out. Utility car push forward. He may just want to run into it. I think it's better to save the assault engineers than saving the utility car at this point. But we'll see. We'll escape on out there. Stuart does take a shot from the Puma. We may see a double anti-tank rocket grenade, but we do not. 50 cal setting on up. As Fusiliers heading up here, we do have the MG-34 here as well. Good spot to set up on top of this high ground. I would say... Can't select it and show it. Probably something like this. Angled up there, then over here. Oh, does use the, whatchamacallit, the supervise ability for faster production. Very nice. Just simply that having a better microphone. Because right now, when I compare the two audio files with the new microphone as opposed to my old one, it does sound much better. Not to mention, as well as like the headset was just falling apart, like the earmuff part was actually off my headset. And my mouse has been giving me issues for such a long time. Looks is now advancing. Oops, that was my drink. Puma peppering up the assault engineers and vice versa. As Fusiliers on the left side.
Weapon rack is now accessible.
The 50 cal is starting to fall on back, and 180 gun as well. MG-34 here, Puma and the Looks firing away. We've got the assault engineers now falling them back. And we do have the mine here swept. Could be detonated by a stray shot. Looks like the Sturm on to clean it up now. Finds the other landmine as well. This one will be cleaned on up. 50 cal getting some great suppression. Those a frag grenade. Does get wiped out now. AT gun does hit the Puma there. Throws a bit of smoke. Lieutenant does pick up the 50 cal as it's already deployed up. It's immediately able to start firing. Pins down the Fusiliers. Stuart still healthy, firing away on the flank. Fusiliers per 4 gets a good pin there onto the Stuart. Captain here, MG-34 firing away. Looks reversing on in. Utility car and assault engineers here, nothing to test the Looks. Stuart now push way forward. Rolls and miss there. As Fusiliers find away, Sturm Pioneers keeping their distance.
German forces tracking on 300 points.
Puma push forward does get a pin on the Stuart. AT gun connects on the Looks. Stuart received a miss. Stuart is still quite wounded. Looks takes another pin there. Next M1 AT gun shot could take it out, but I believe it's out of range now. 50 cal rifle squad falling back. Utility car firing away. AT gun being forced on back. Stuart can't be receiving AT gun or anti-tank rifle grenades. Next shot, it's done for. It does go down there. Puma's now efficiency 2.
Light vehicle just got destroyed.
Utility car does have a pretty nice vetted crew, so if you were to pull something out, you can swap the vehicle crews into it. 50 cal does get flanked. Landmine here exists. It was swept, just not cleaned up. And explodes quite nicely.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points. Squad number is green. What the hell am I meant to do with a capture point is being overrun.
MG-34 firing away. Captain, of course, will be slowly displaced. Let's see. Okidoki player does have a sheer Panzer quarters build. Panzer authorization has been authorized. US player has been fighting a bit more blobby play style. MG-34 here. At this one time, the Okidoki Bay just needs to save up for Jag Panzer, but his opponent doesn't really have too much armor or any armor on the field. He does have a major on the build queue. And when the AT gun does connect twice, he's Veterancy 2, so Veterancy 1 of course gives a very powerful take aim ability, one of the best Veterancy 1 abilities in the entire game. Oh, also the lieutenant has double bar, or double bazooka now. The lieutenant likely will be wiped out.
We just lost a unit.
50 cal force on back. Soul engineers not fully reinforced. Of course, he does have MG-34 now.
Enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
His lieutenant is a little bit of a loss, but luckily he doesn't necessarily need the AT at the moment. He sort of does. He's fine still with both Lux and Puma. If it's just a Puma, then they don't have to really worry about it too much. Good suppression there. Goes for a grenade. Does not get the wipe there, but getting more pins. Does get wiped there.
Crew just got wiped out.
Nope, not yet. Anti-gravity grenade connects on the Puma. And right now, the Okidoki player does need as much fuel as he can get. His opponent does go for a Scott. But I don't think he has had time to scavenge the Stuart. It's pretty far back on his opponent's side of the map. Even if it does secure the territory, it's easy enough just to walk up and gun them down. Scott trying to hit the MG-34. Gets a pretty good shot there. Storm officer now deployed in the field. Oh, got Tread Buster.
Mines in place.
That squad does get peppered up there by the looks.
Enemy infantry. Fire at will. We're losing a
Over
capture
here, do you have the looks? Force back to 50 cal and the blob. MG-34 started to press some of the blob. And when he took on setting on up, I think it would be a good idea not to treat back the MG-34 to continue to let it fire away and get a good suppression going. There's the AT gun in the region, and we do have double tap there. Even the AT gun also Veterancy 3. Utility car here. Scott could get a great shot here. Lost the vision. Well, no, didn't lose vision, and he's hitting that guy. Yeah, Tigers cannot be deployed in field, which is not needed at the moment. His opponent does not deploy enough armor for that. Panzer Horde generally would be a good idea. Also, the amount of support ones he has, Stukas of Foos wouldn't be half bad either. We've got now the Panzer Losers heading down south. Scott, may get a good shot there. Yep, it was a good shot. Force retreat back the MG-34 looks like.
M10 tank destroyer.
Couple pens. His opponent actually goes for an M10. That's interesting. Hopefully he throws the veteran vehicle crew into it. It will at least get a veteran C2, I believe. Rock Squad is pinned and not retreating back at this exact moment. Young Panzer on the build queue. As much as I love seeing that item, it's not necessary at this moment in time. Of course, I don't think he's seen the M10 yet. He knows if fighting against an armor company, so he's probably expecting a bulldozer, but that's simply not the case.
That's it, fellas. Knock their fucking
Third
block
mine
off.
all
Germans have
down.
200 points
So
left.
Treadbuster somewhere over here. Axis player down to 200 VPs. The US player actually has a near perfect game. That's still quite a bit of a blob. Really, the bulldozer is definitely a better option this moment in time for this blob. Cal does get flanked and forced on back. Other 50 cal trying to rotate and set on up.
Rifle squad ready for action.
Jagdpanzer hits the Stuart, or not Stuart, Scott. Gets a pen there onto the looks. At these forces forward, finds a landmine. Trike does get some crushes going. Anti-tank rifle grenade, I think times 3. Oh, it's just times 2. Roll some misses there. Puma push forward. And yeah, the M10 goes down. Puma's veteran C2, so the 50 vision or something at vet 0. M20 is just 45. That's pretty good. Oh, and looks like the Puma may go down to another anti-tank rifle grenade. He has an anti-tank rifle grenade. I think he is not bulletproof, but it's very bullet resistant.
We're losing a capture point. God damn it! Someone get us out of here! Adjusting your position! Getting hit!
Into the car, force back the Sturm officer. His opponent has a Jagdpanzer and looks. If you just focus down the looks, the Jagdpanzer is completely worthless. He does not need to pull out another M10 to engage his opponent's force. Though granted, he will be a little bit minimum treated with the looks with the single AT gun. But it's probably good not to deploy an armored asset for the Jagdpanzer to shoot at the moment.
Ground infantry! Blast away!
Does get a pen there. Anti-tank gun gets a good pen in return. Hit the Cal gains a good suppression. Does retreat back. Does get the entire formation suppressed. Does use sable rounds. And no tank aim just yet. Rolls a miss there. Cal does fall back, gets a great shot there. Was that a barrage ability? I think that was a barrage ability. Maybe not. Panzer rolls a miss.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture
Scott takes another pen there. Panzer's starting to fall back. And the assault artillery largely gets dodged. And some of those shells nearly got hits. Oh, landmine there got detonated, which is quite important. That was a tread buster.
enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
NG-34 trying to set on up. Keyboard tried. And the flame engineers who fall back.
Contact! German infantry! They're flanking us! Swing guns around!
Panzer IV on the build queue. US players running a little bit low in manpower at the moment. Howdy. To be honest, I honestly don't really care that they're remastering Company Heroes 1. Right now, I'm in the boat that remasters are just a sign that a company's failing, so they need some cheap, quick cash. Because new stuff is just not great. They have to polish up the old stuff and resell it. I find remasters a sign of just general decay right now.
Capture complete. Krauts are taking one of our points.
MG-34 sitting on up.
Is being overrun.
Major here. I was going to say Major ought to be great. Does not come from munitions for it, but actually great smoke from the Scott. This force, while it's not necessarily, well, was sort of smoking on MG, but it was just enough smoke to stop a huge DPS blob from advancing forward. So an excellent smoke round. One of the rare things that, oh, it's a smoke not on a MG being very useful. 50 cal set on up, hands forward, push on the flank, fresh AT gun rolls a bounce.
Pressure. They're down to 100.
There's Splash and Sturm Pioneer. Another bounce there. 50 cal gains some great suppression there. Major push forward here, M1 AT gun and bazooka hitting the Jagdpanzer. Jagdpanzer's about to go on down. Panzer 4 falling back. Bounce there. No tank aim or sabo. Over here, got the Flame Engineers trying to catch the VP. I don't really have faith in Company Heroes in Relic right now.
Grab your shit and follow me. Stand to. Order. Rounds complete. Hold fire.
After all, Relic is example of just the decay of industry where they just don't know what they're doing anymore. In-tank rifle grenade, nope, does not get casted. And when you gun rotating around,
They have only 75 points remaining. Orders coming through. Gun ready. Krauts are sniffing around our asses. Tactical point being captured.
Jump officer here, captain fighting behind some good heavy cover.
Gun troop ready. Our supply line just got cut off. Orders! Listen up! Egg ready!
Gets a good shot there on the Panzerfusiliers. And looks like everything's falling back. This one's still pretty healthy, so staying on there. Captures up this point. 50 cal staying on up, but does back away from it in time.
We're losing a capture point.
And the fuel cycle over here can catch up with the Major.
your attack. They're down to 50 points.
Oh, to be fair, I'm not really a Company Heroes 1 player, I'm a Company Heroes 2 player. Company Heroes 1 is not as big as impact on to me than other players. Rifle squad heading over here. We do have now these forces starting to fall back. Rifle squad getting suppressed. AT gun does roll up, bounce on the Jagdpanzer. Good pen there. And no anti-graphic grenade because it does get pinned down before we can get it off. The car could have pushed forward and hit that MG a little bit. Peppered up the gunner. Hopefully then the rifle squad get an anti-graphic grenade. True, I stream Company Heroes 1, but I'm not as invested into it as in with Company Heroes 2. It's a game I enjoy. That's about it.
M10 ready for action.
Good hits there on the rifleman. Looks on a reverse on back. Good pen there. Got another M10 push forward, making some good rear armor hits there. AT gun looks like lost vision of it.
Losing a capture point.
Up here looks push forward, force back the MG34. Ooh. I was not paying attention to how much health I had. That may have been a tread buster though, because that does have a bit more damage. Smoke there, finds another landmine there, loses the utility guard. M1 AT gun sitting on up. Sable rounds will probably make pretty much guarantee the pen. But kills off the gunner there. Finish off the two guys before any more damage there. M10 push right forward there. Multiple pens there. M10 does activate combat blitz, which may crush some of these Panzer models. She tried to. Does receive another pen there. Sends a pen there. Takes it out. Almost down. So is the Panzer IV. Maybe M10 could just stand and fight. Hope we get a shot there. Does go down there. AT gun shot on the flank. May go down to this one. Bounce there. This one has been recruited as well, which is about medium range. And there goes the Panzer IV. Scott gets some good hits there, and the Panzer probably needs to fall falling back. Does get the VP. Okay, player does have 24 ticks remaining. Triple capture is nice and all, but he's losing the ticket rate. No, you can go ahead and enjoy Company Heroes 1 Definition. Because I may just not even buy it. Major's captain of the VP.
Good to go.
Engineers, he only needs a capture of the VP's short amount of time. OK2 players, like I said, he's down to 24 tickets. He has plenty of infantry still, but of course he's lacking any armor assets or any anti-tank. He's not pulled out a single Vikenorworf for this entire game, has he? As Fusiliers, good chunk of them, but this is a VP he has captured. Sure, sending one to keep it secure is nice and all, but he should have been focusing down a different one, the two other ones. Grenade, smoke grenade. Grabs MG34, which is nice, but not great at this moment. 50 cal here, suppressing these formations. And the extra 250 cal is not to mention capture MG34. Having all the suppression's been locking down these blobs. And I'm not most people. Grenade's been thrown there, only gets a bit of splash damage.
Crowds have 10 points left.
Plus, Company Heroes 2 has been maintaining extremely strong player base, and was actually holding pretty large on Company Heroes 3, and Company Heroes 1 is usually half the size of Company Heroes 2. Either way, this is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. And I can stop them whenever I want. Let's do that 4v4. Don't really touch 4v4s all too much, because, well, to be fair, it's usually stability issues. But this should be fun enough. Generally, I find the gameplay a little bit better. The infantry engagements feel better. Snipers are a little bit less prevalent. There's a lot less bugs. You have a lot more options to choose from, the various doctrines. There's a lot of things. I don't think I've ever seen AI plant mines in Comp Heroes 1. Not in Comp Heroes 2. I know they can't. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that. Now I'm saying stop Co 2 streams. I'm talking about stopping Co 1 streams. Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Comp Heroes 2 replay. Spawn on the left side or right side as the blue Okuda player, we got S39. As the yellow Okuda player, we got Yale, I think. Spawn as the cyan austere player, we got Mr. Korat. And spawn as this green Wehrmacht ally, we got 267088647. On the left side as the purple USF, we have a foreign name. Spawn as the orange USF, we got the Evil. But his first name's not Tanya, he's not playing German. Spawn as the magenta UKF, we got Mitsamijo. And spawn as the red USF, we got Lionel Messi. So no Soviets, and a lot of US. And one Brit. Good amount of damage there onto the rear echelon squad. Empires behind some good light cover. Rat squad behind some good light cover there. And we also got one player automatically dropped. This replay was submitted to me, so I'm going to continue on. Because hopefully it does do some well. I suppose in 4v4s, an AI, single AI is not too terrible, but it's not great either. This US player is going for double mortar for some odd reason. The US mortars are not that great. Oh, got double pioneers here. He must have gone for... No, he says tier 1, so he skips the MG, going straight for a sniper, looks like. Russian squad does take a bit of damage. June Pioneers push 4, get a bit of damage on that rifle squad. Get a nice little flank here. Panzer behind some good heavy cover. Gets a good damage on the Panzer... Pathfinder, that's the P word I'm looking for. Kowagen maybe will finish it off. He may be pursued. Morik is directly on the Shroom Pioneer, starting to fall back there. He may also get wiped on out. Does get wiped on out there. Pathfinder squad looks like does potentially escape, though his one is pursuing it. But I can see in the mini-map that Pathfinder has escaped on out there. Looks in his before, the reaction squad took some damage. The mortar's starting to fall back now. Wehrmacht sniper firing away. Grenadiers took some damage. And the Grenadier does get wiped on out. MG42 setting on up and backs on off, I should say. Panzerfaust does connect.
Supply hub Keta is ready for orders.
Rifle squad may get wiped on out there. Looks like not. Sniper hitting the rifleman there. Oh, MG42 inside that bunker from the AI. You know, the AI actually got a decent RMG placement. Just gotta get into a bunker. Let's see. Oh, he's gone for infantry company, which has mortar half track. Excuse me. Yeah, double US mortar's not great. If you want indirects for the US player, I'd say pack howitzers are the best. But the more it goes for a captain, maybe captain lieutenant. He has enough fuel for a lieutenant. Ostrupen has now been summoned to the battlefield. I'm just trying to have them a little bit more durable squad than Grenadiers with a sniper support. Volkswageners get a bit of a volley there onto the rear echelon. Shroom Pioneers now falling on back. Oops, sorry, I hit my microphone.
Command half-track has been permanently established as a static post.
Great mortar hit there. And Cinder Grenade there, which made him dance around in the... Does take out the squad there, but took a lot of damage from that Incendiary Grenade. May lose that, does lose that rifleman squad there. Panzerfusilier is starting to fall back now. Up north, we do have Captain falling back. Got a Royal Engineer there. Looks like a WC-51 truck has gone down here. NG sitting on up. These guys are in light cover according to the hit indicator. But he does hit the heavy cover one, which does reduce suppression receive. Our squad trying to push forward, trying to grab that MG. Bar for grenade, of course, behind heavy cover. Only did half damage. Series of misplays there by the AI. Oh yeah, it's the AI. Guvagen peppering up these squads here. Pioneer heading up north. We do have a bunker here, unupgraded at the moment.
Half-track has arrived.
AA half track now on the build queue for orange. Grenadier does get wiped on out.
A fresh officer has arrived.
Half track pushing up north. Volkswageners push way forward. Captain needs to fall back, does fall back. Got a bit of medical supplies there from the Tommies. Mortar splash these units a little bit. There was a grenade there. Gets a decent hit there. Avoids that one. So it looks like purple has gone for our frag grenades. I think he panic retreat both the squads. He should have kept the Panzerfusilier nearby. 251 half track in melee range of the what's called universal carrier. And it looks like second Vicana warfare connects onto the A half track, knocking it out. Let's see. No, next. Oh, we do have one loiter, which is not too bad in a 4v4. Panzerfusiliers force back the mortar, but only soft retreat there. It does get suppressed by something. Not sure actually what suppressed it. Was this MG that got resecured? Panzer Grenadiers found some good heavy cover. Down south, paratroopers got para-dropped on in. Up north do have a munitions cache. Captain and Pathfinder push forward. I don't think there's bars on that Pathfinder just yet. Panzerfusiliers and Volkswageners push forward. Paratroopers advancing, peppering up the Kugelwagen there. Frag grenade onto the Vicana warfare, but does not even get a single model. MG sitting on up, fire away, suppresses down the now M1919 quick rifleman. Another AA half track on the field. smoke there. Kinds of grenadiers from the AI dancing around a little bit. Nice thing about AI is they just constantly push all flanks, so it is capturing up, constantly providing pressure up north to secure northern VP, which is not bad. As Fusiliers before do have a 2-2 now deployed in the field. We do now have the diversion ability activated. Lost Trooper and Grenadiers firing away. Really wish he had eventually won for the heavy mortar barrage. We do have the smoke barrage there. Officer does go down. That was not a smoke barrage, that was a smoke run. Pioneers heading down south. A half-track forward. Got the M1919 rifle squad there. These guys a little bit idle, but they're behind some good heavy cover. Pathfinders and Captain here can force them back. Obsolotson now deployed in the field as well. Oh, and the AI will lose a 2-2 there to the Varus AT. AI summons another reconnaissance run. Very nice, very useful. Until it gets shot down. Does throw a frag. And looks like the mortar does get decrewed. Good hits there. Down south, we do have the Fallschirmjägers and Volkswageners. Do find the incomplete fighting position, does gun down. Ooh, looks like the officer picked up a M1919. I wonder if you can fire it while moving. Volks Grenadiers and Fallschirmjägers firing away. Throws a senior grenade on top of the mortar. Kenworth sitting on up, gets a direct hit there. If the Kenworth get hit by a mortar, a half-track now falling back. And there goes the AA half-track. And everything's starting to fall back there now. Maybe throwing smoke grenade. Oh, is he actually throwing a smoke grenade to help out his teammate? Honestly, not a great angle, but good try. Yeah, the Kenworth managed to escape out of there, so good enough. We do also have some white phosphorus being summoned. Pathfinders and Captain moving around. The Kuvalgen getting peppered up there. Kinds of Grenadiers from the AI firing away. Black Panzer Ostwind. Cyan does not have hull down. Half-fighters do take a bit of damage there. Do fall back. Fallschirmjägers firing away. We may see a stun or bundle grenade. But since they are behind light cover, these guys are not behind covers. They just simply got ripped apart.
Aufgepasst. Fallback position upgrade ready. Equipment upgrade received.
Both these units behind some heavy cover, but they simply just get overran soon. This one's been focused down on open ground. Too many M1919s. That guy's just getting ripped apart. Oops, smoke grenade fired, but that squad looks like got fully wiped out. Over here, got a good congestion of forces. Mason Oak players go for some Stooks of Foosts. AI is advancing, losing the MG. His teammates also pushing up north to help him out. Oswin hits the rifleman. Lieutenant there, he's pretty piled up there, so he's going to take some extra splash. Tries to go for crush, getting some actually decent damage going. May fully wipe out that lieutenant. Pioneers being ripped apart. Yeah, I deploy out another reconnaissance overflight there. But can I refer? May get some shots on the Stewart. Do now have a easy 8 or 76mm on the build queue for red. Yellow's going for a Panther. He's, of course, the Luftwaffe Ground Forces player. For me, 3v3s are pretty fun. 4v4s get too much chaotic. 3v3s are basically 3 focused 1v1s with some flanking opportunities if you keep an eye on it. Or received it. Howdy. Oh, see you later. Strupen heading up north. Down south, some Panzer Fusiliers engaging these Russian squads behind some good heavy cover. Engine 34 sitting on up. And you also got a Scot going for a barrage. Gets a miss there, but looks his barrage in the formation. Splash is the one that's retreating back. Crush a half track. Ooh, gets a good shot down the retreating back forces. 76. No vehicles up here. We do have an Act 40 rotating around, no longer fighting the fighting position. Gets a pen there. Flanks of pans. Something exploded.
Light vehicle just got destroyed.
Looks like Orange may have lost a unit somewhere. Multiple pens there. Pack-4 just needs one more shot. And knocks out the Sherman. Looks like whatever went down was right there. That may have been the M15. I think that was the M15. He had one. Hitting the M1AT gun. Looks like he's picked up both a bar and M1919. Looks like the Sherman officer can't fire the M1919 while moving. Panzer Fusiliers hold fire. Oh, that was just a carcass. AI's now deploy a Stug G. Ostwind coming forward to support him. Panther finds a rifleman and lieutenant with double bazooka. 18 right rifle grenade course connects. The bazookas both bounced. Shum Pioneers push away forward. We got the Shum officer firing away. Veteran C4. Those a grenade. As Fusiliers are advancing. That's a blow up in 1919s. Bringing some high explosives to help counter it, like the Bundle grenade. Falls back there, looks like he's trying to go for a crush order. Not a bad idea. Does find a whole bunch of orange units there. Nothing poses a threat to him though. And Fusiliers heading up north. We'd have these guys that are advancing, taking some damage there. Oh, got some Vickers on some of these guys. Oh, got a Panzerwerfer around here, I guess. Getting a bit of a wide scatter. That's his science. He probably should have pushed a little bit closer. After all, if he would have pushed up right here, the scatter would have been greatly reduced. It would have been far more effective. If possible, push your indirects as forward as possible. It really does increase lethality. Great shot there from a Scot. I think that's a smoke being summoned. Destroys the emplacement. Very nice. Panther does take a pen. We've got multiple Panthers here now. Rifleman squad's heading up north. AT guns as well. Sturmos are falling back, who's not as much as a 5. These units up north got some sort of explosive there. It also sort of sound like bundle grenades to me, but that's not the case. Firefly and 76. Uzugas do bounce on the Panther. We do now have some cavalry riflemen advancing. Some to fall back a little bit, but he does lose the Shroom Pioneers. Does take some pens there. Got these units push right forward. Maybe some stick grenades. He does receive a frag grenade. Stick grenade was thrown as well. Antique rifle grenade connects to the mortar half track. And again, not dead. There's some saber rounds firing away, hitting the Panther. Panther's starting to fall back now.
Jagdtuggers have arrived on the front.
Zoom officer straight forward. Antique rifle grenade. Oh, wait, I had the wrong unit selected. Overthought some straight forward. He may throw, does throw a bundle grenade in the Russian squad. He's going to explode. But here, our heavy artillery. Got a priest has been ordained onto the field. Shelling looks at the Fallschirmjägers. Up north, got some good pens there than 76mm. Pack 40 scores a kill.
We just lost a medium tank.
AI's Fallschirm or Panzergrenadiers throws a bundle grenade on this mortar. And Captain gets a little bit too close to the Panzergrenadiers. Oh, I hear some railway artillery. Where? I'm not sure. Looks like up north. Something may explode up there. I think those are British corpses. He may have lost a squad or two there. Rifle squad and Russian squad pushing forward. Sniper firing away and receiving some fire as well. Six barrage somewhere. Takes out AT gun, splashes the fighting position a little bit more. Something got big got deployed here. A third Panther. Axis players looks like they love the Panthers. Fallschirmjägers heading up north. Oxasen, but they have a blob of Axis infantry right here. Priests, I think, shelling these guys. Nope, shelling these guys down south. These default makers are a little bit spread out in the line rather than in a horizontal line rather than a vertical line. Or a file versus column. Time to fall back now. Now these guys are advancing way forward. Get some damage there. And Lieutenant does get finished off. Jackson keeps his distance. We got another smoke run there, looks like. We do also have the breakthrough tactics activated. Yag Tiger has been deployed in the field. No engine upgrade. May want to go for that. Ostrupen does grab the M1AT gun, very nice. Up north, do have 2 Fireflies. Nice rifle flare there from Panzer Fusiliers. Yell's going for recon pass. And there goes, oh, that's a Pack 43 from the AI. So the AI scores an armor kill, very nice. Panzer Fusiliers pretty forward. We do have the Panzer Fusiliers, the central point neutralized at the moment. And looks like the AI has to pull out 2 Pack 43s, or is deploying a second Pack 43 and Panther. So Green's going for more AT. So at this rate, what? All the Axis players will have a Panther, including the AI. Cyan still has one. Blue has his. Yeah, all the Axis players have a Panther. The AI just couldn't be left out of the fun. All shooters getting shelled by the priest. We got some more artillery raining on Inf of some sort. There goes a Scott. We got the assault artillery in this region. More smoke raining on in. And Fusiliers push forward, Mason stick grenades in that gears or cover. Two more starts to get a little bit outgunned at the moment. Looks like some S mines there. It does get intercepted. Jackson goes down. There goes the Stuxafus, but only gets abandoned for the moment. He's trying to take it out now. Though also a missed shot from either of these units may take it out. E-47 is flying about. Does get destroyed there by yellow. Jackson goes down, Panther goes down, Stuxafus goes down. AI Panther advancing, trying to crush the rifleman. Does take a pen there on the Panther. And the Panther does go down there. There's a decent amount of damage there. Firefly advancing. Since we missed there, we do have one more P-47 run there. AI Oswin alive, no longer. Nice little smoke run there. The AI has managed to maintain 45 population. 2 pack 43s will help out with that.
We're losing a capture point.
Got some artillery running on in there. Maybe majority? It is indeed majority. Captain does get wiped on out there. Scott's shelling these Fallschirmjägers. Now it's gone Buku for orange. That looks like a time on target there.
75mm gun carrier ready.
Signs all trooping straight forward. The one of them does get split off formation. Looks like the Scott does take a hit there from the Yag Tiger. Does get Panzerfaust there. With mortar half tracks getting hit by the Panther. It may get finished off there. Does not. That's not mortar half track, that's also just M3. That's where the Vickers came from. Panther's rolling back, took some damage there.
Jerry has 300 points remaining.
Wehrmacht mortar falling back. Panzer Warfare still alive. Good eye for shelling something. As we're taking a bit of damage there, got these forces pushed right forward, hitting the riflemen. Oh, I heard S mines, I think. I don't see any placards there. There's some shoe mines here. There's some S mines here, and we got some railway artillery being summoned somewhere. First round rolls a miss. More artillery raining on in there. Zugspruce barrage. That shot rained a little bit wide. Looks like gotten nothing once again. Oh, Pants 4, AI Pants 4 takes some hits. June Pioneer's now flying back. Yag Tiger took a pen there. And rolls some misses there.
Regiment advises. Infantry ready to utilize.
Up north we have some magenta forces there. His teammates Brumbar push right forward. Panzer Warfare gets some splash damage. Let the AI recruit the Pack 43. Keeping that secure is not super important right now. Jackson hits the Brumbar. Brumbar hits Jackson. And you're facing the wrong direction. Pack 40 here in a good position as well. We got some smoke raining on in. Down south we got some Fallschirmjägers. Also using some high explosive barrages. And my apologies everyone, I do need to use the restroom and this game will go on for a bit more, so we'll just leave it like this for a moment.
Our forces increase.
Does get a bounce on the Yag Tiger. Fusiliers are quite wounded right now. The officer is a bit damaged as well, but this 4-man squad needs to fall back sooner than later. Good hit there from the Priest. Priest right now is up to 22 kills, pretty good. Almost efficiency 2, which will gain the increased accuracy rate of fire, which basically means reduced cooldown. Scott, good shot there. More assault artillery, as well as Rapunzel flight and P-47. It's a whole mess of everything. Hits the Scott quite hard, made for the ambulance. Looks like the smoke's going to come down now. Yag Tiger's trying to fall back. Pintamel peppering up some stuff. And looks like one of the aircraft at least got shot down, maybe both. Assaults are falling back. Unvetted Observatzen are here. Jackson. You now have a flak half track, another SW half track on the build queue. Oh, just trying to get some more anti-air. Barrage is up here. It's something there. Obsassen's starting to fall back now. Earth squad takes some damage there. Do now appears to be combined arms not activated for red. Burnbar straightforward, and the Pack 43 bullets is secured by a player, not by an AI. One more shot does not come forward. Burnbar does take a pen there. Big smoke barrage there. Throws in some Gamma Bomb and a Pyrotechnic. Gamma Bomb takes the bunker. Looks like damage Pack 43, but misses the crew members. Destroys the Shroom Tank member, or Jackson. Remember, this ignores smoke. Smoke is worthless on that, on the Pack 43. There goes the gun. Rolls double miss there. The gun itself can be destroyed first. Goes down there. Looks like he took out the Scots here, as well as kept the Super VP. Good shot there from the Scot. The camera sitting on up. It's the fighting position. Oh god, Churchill Crocodile. Took his Foos Barrage running in somewhere over here, I'm guessing. As well for Barrage gets a decent hit there. Took his Foos Barrage strikes down the south. Now we have the Grenadiers firing or getting ripped apart here.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Many hits there onto the Crocodile. Crocodile goes down. I don't know what it was doing there. Firefly takes a pen.
Line's been cut.
Gets another pen there. One more shot. Ooh! He got unlucky. The fact that Stupid Spruce didn't finish him off. Couple wipes there as well, and a 4th in the 50 cal. Kills the gunner there. The officer has recovered from suppression. And the MG42 is getting hit by the Scot. And we've got some artillery running on in. It is the concentrated fire operation. And that was a good hit there. And good hit there.
An infantry section of Tommies has been trained.
Wipes out a couple squads there. Very nice Panzerwerfer barrage. And Scott's firing away on the Volks. Potion Makers pushing along the flank. Looks like the Bullforce emplacement was firing away up north. Against what? I'm not sure. Got a couple landmines here. Oh, that's incendiary barrage. I was expecting a regular high explosive. Oh, armor piercing rounds missed. Armor piercing, capped ballistic, something HE. Artillery, Superfoods does get a bit of damage there. Scott's firing away, gets a good hit there on the Panzerfusilier. We'll force him back. No attack there. Could have potentially got a wipe there with the first strike bonus. Not first strike bonus, the scope rifles. We get a sniper crit. Thank you for the follow, Tom BR channel. Welcome to the stream. Panther and Awesome 4 does see what bounds there. We'll find 2 landmines. Has prioritized fire turned on. Need to turn off prioritized fire. Burn bar on the flank. We'll find some Jacksons. Got these units pretty forward. We do have a exploded Panther here. And these guys are really stacked up, so the Scott can just needs one good shot there, like that. We also got the railway artillery up north. And there's the Panther with the engine crit. And looks like that Panther will be going down. This may have been Green's Panther, the AI Panther. Many bounces there. You have some sort of artillery barrage there. Assault artillery takes out the ambulance and blitzing on out there. Receive a lot of pins this time. Lots of explosives being hurled on in. Jackson has minimal health, so does the Panther. As well for Barrage somewhere up here. Not a great barrage.
The enemy is down to 200 points.
Superfoods maybe pushing a little bit too far forward. Going for high explosive barrage around here-ish. It's some units there. Something exploded. He did lose his Superfoods. He has another one in the field, but that was a bit of a foolish loss. Maybe overrun, decrew that AT gun. Red right now is lacking infantry, but this game is filled with a lot of high explosives, so he doesn't really need too much. Going for another Scott. As Wizards do fall back. Bounce there. When the Russian squads do get wiped on out, up here we got some sort of artillery barrage running on in.
Mechanized flak is ready for action.
Fortune makes perfect forward and a little bit of blob formation.
Command level capabilities ready for deployment.
That Super's barrage was not very good. Multiple Scots hitting the Fallschirmjägers. We also got some artillery running on in once again. Fireflies do take a bit of damage. Trying to fall back now. Do have the Panzerx trying to pursue them from the AI. Cavalry rifle squad pushing forward. Russian squad trying to capture the VP. Knocks the Russian squad outside the VP, saving the point from being captured. The Panther is trying to take some damage now. Got these forces push right forward. They got looks like a cache going down there. Overall, looks like the Allies have way too many caches. They have right now 3 fuel caches. That could have been another fuel cache. Generally, in team games, you don't want to go more than 2 fuel caches because you just start stockpiling a ridiculous amount of fuel, and it may help out in a very, very short run, but in the long run, it does not pay out. That's why maximum 2s, I think, is usually the recommended number, and then the rest just become munitions. These munitions will be useful throughout the entire game. Honestly, Go For It Doctrine doesn't really make use of them. Good damage. Does lose a Panzerfusilier there. Another assault artillery being summoned. Good frag grenade there. We have another assault artillery being summoned. Another Super's barrage. Looks like this one's trying to hit this priest. Does get splashed very slightly. Sturmofficer and Oberstleutnant is trying to push way forward. Got the AI Panzergrenadiers advancing. Does receive a pen there. Panzer IV does another pen. Of course, the AI Panzer IV, so not too fantastic. Panzer IV will likely go down here.
One of our panzers has been destroyed.
Good shot there in that MG, knocking it out.
A machine gun crew. Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Good shot there.
Enemy has destroyed an anti-tank gun.
And the mortar model's there, but seeing the units are not shooting at it, I don't think he's actually there. Super's or Panzer IV barrage. And it looks like a mix of both. Wipes out that one squad there. He was trying to avoid that priest barrage, and not mention the Scots.
Is ready for use.
Yep. It is sort of painful with the AI. But the AI has been providing decent pressure up north, at least. That's one thing that AI is good at, just constantly providing pressure, because it also gets increased manpower. You can see here it has 309 manpower income, when the maximum by a normal player is just 300. Great shots there by the artillery. And do now the coordinated fire operation. No response, so it's going to be painful. Jackson gets a pen there.
We have been assigned fresh Panzer grenadiers.
Another bounce there. Yag Tiger does get a pen there on the Jackson. It's the Panther and not the very vulnerable Six Foos who's barraging. It's the Panther, not the very vulnerable Six Foos who got double wipes, 11 kills first barrage. Now that's what you want to see if you're the player, an Axis player, not if you're an allied player.
Ready for action.
We do have a dropped bar, or no, M1919 loses that score there. So rather than bar finder, that is an M1919 Pathfinder. I don't know how deadly that could be, probably very. We do now have another artillery barrage there. Jackson gets rid of the bar. Yag Tiger just makes short work of many things. More barrages. Looks like that Pathfinder was short-lived, though. Opens also rip apart the paratroopers, but does receive a good hit there from the Scot.
We're losing a capture point.
Orange going for another Scot. Good Scot. He has enough conditions for another loiter. Gradual smoke grenade.
A1 is on the field.
Right now, the Axis players actually do have a healthy number of munitions caches. It looks like the not AI Wehrmacht player goes for quadruple munitions cache, putting the munitions income up to 72. And the AI actually retains that heightened income as well, not pushing any further. He just gets more fuel and manpower, not munitions. So you can start spamming out more reconnaissance overflights, which is also perfectly fine. Great Panzerwerfer shot there. Get some decent damage. Panzerfusiliers do fall back. Stug gets a pen there on the Churchill Crocodile. We got more railway artillery being summoned over there. More high explosive raining there. I think it's by default it's hard. I think normal AI does not get any benefits, but I'm not sure all the scalings. I think it's hard, but not brutal. So an AI needs all the help it can get. Personally, I think if the AI takes over, it just shouldn't be allowed to build certain units, like Kupavogans. But so this was abandoned, then it got re-secured. Goes down again.
Light vehicle destroyed.
Rumbar push way forward. Superfoods barrage running somewhere. Get some great hits there on those paratroopers. Good pen there on the burn bar. Artillery and smoke grenade back there. Yellow has two Tsukusafuses on the field. You just have a mechanized HQ. Would have been a good idea to park the two mechanized HQs near each other, so just get some joint repairs going.
Command level capabilities ready for deployment.
There goes that Obslassen.
Forward elements report.
AI Broombar pushing forward. Crocodile getting ripped apart. And there's a lot of Scots in the field. Six-Foose barrage running on in. Nails the Major. Hits the Jackson a little bit. Bolshevik's getting some damage going. Great shot there from the Scot.
Ready for deployment.
Oh, that's a lot of good hits there, ripping apart a good number of squads. You also got the base or the assault artillery and the Tsukusafuses. A lot of ally squad wipes. Sometimes you can defeat your opponent's vehicles by just simply eliminating all the infantry, because they can't capture anything if there's no infantry left. This player's just going for rear echelon squads. Getting a lot of pens. More corpses. Great shot there. Did use fire superiority ability there. Didn't appear as it did much. And Jackson hits the AI 251 half track. Looks like Panzer Wolf barrage up north, hitting the War Engineers. Looks like they will escape on out, but barely. Land Pioneers taking some damage. We do also have just a lot of stuff. We can over take out the Jackson. Still pushing forward, maybe we'll take out Scott.
Rear echelon troops on the front line.
Now smoke run from yellow. Smoke run down here. Panzer War for barrage up north trying to hit these Scots. Six-Foose barrage running in, force retreat on back of one of those squads there. AI also went straight forward. AI, oh, there goes that Obslassen. AI also went to push straight forward. Smoke grenade there from the rear echelon squad. There was some grenades there. Looks like the Panzer Grenadiers get wiped on out. AI is probably close to 0 units at the moment.
The squad of pioneers has arrived. We have a fresh grenadier squad.
Got a low angle barrage being summoned on in, and paratroopers being paradropped in the close on the front line, which they're getting ripped apart. Low angle barrage is like a largely roll to miss. Another rifle flare was fired off. Many hits there on that Scott. Scott goes down very quickly. As Fusiliers and the officers push forward and rip apart that rear squad, another Jackson goes down. Games now enter the 1 hour mark. Looks like guys are on the Churchill Crocodile. Smoke around there. Six Foos looks like Lord. Ooh, never mind, that one hit. Bar does receive a lot of misses there, does not take any damage. Foos Barrage eyeing for. Gets a bit of splash damage on everything. And Foos see take a bit of damage here. A couple 2 rockets hits the Yag Tiger. More hits there on these units. Panther does take a pen there. And there goes the Firefly. Looks like the Firefly pushes forward, receive a pen there. It does get knocked out by the Yag Tiger. Jackson nearby. Got a couple Stug and Brumbar here. Over here, we can work for getting hit by these M1919 rear arsenal squads. Oh, something exploded.
Light vehicle just got destroyed.
WC-51 went down.
Enemy forces are now down to 200 points.
Oops, sorry, hit my microphone. Three Panther just sort of slowly whittling himself down with his pintle mount. Let's go with that weapon there. More artillery ringing over here. 600 went down here. Another WC-51. More paratroopers being dropped on in.
We're down to 75 goddamn points.
Brumbar pushes forward. Do you have a Comet tank on the field? Wipes out that squad entirely. Looks like a Panzer Grenadier. Does take a pen there. The center there got the Panzer Cruisers getting shelled. Tubes Foos Barrage running in somewhere. Oh, Incendiary Barrage into himself, looks like. Maybe it was his teammate that did that. Down south got double Panther pushing forward. But I got heave after hitting these Panthers now. Good hit there. And it looks like the Panther's sort of dancing around a little bit too much. It's knocked out.
Ability now ready.
Yag Tiger straight forward. And knocks out the Priest in one shot, but however is abandoned. And he got some artillery running in. He may just need to use an anti-tank rifle grenade to finish off. Goes a regular frag, which is not enough to take it out. He's out of munitions as well. Here comes a P-47 run that was shot from up the engine. He also got hit by an AT Satchel. And that was like a gamma bomb from the intersection. Race can be reclaimed. Engine, of course, overheated. Takes a gammon. Incendiary barrage there. And looks like the Kentucky will be going down. Panther straight forward. Could see some AT rifle grenades there. Yeah, get the Panzer, get some good hits there. Stokes as well. And now I do have Hold the Line activated. Take a bit of time before the aircraft start being summoned. Trooper gets shredded there a little bit. Capture the point, but do have now the Panther view, so if that pinto mount. Paratroopers and Major advancing. To catch that point there, bringing some railway artillery, looks like maybe right there. And wipes out that squad. Does not capture the point entirely. The VPs are decently in favor of the Axis players. 55 tickets versus 128 or 182. Good damage there. And actually, good number of losses there. Took out the medics. Fourth straight thing rear echelon squad. Cavalry Rifle Squad engaging the Sturm Officer, forcing back. Got multiple paratrooper squads advancing as well. Panzerstruck Squad won't be able to do much here. Panzer Warfare Barrage, however, did some good work. Oh, good hit there. Incendiary barrage there, which may prevent the capture, but I think it does get fully captured. Black capture straight forward. Now got a concentrated fire operation there, which may destroy this Dukes of Foos, who's a little bit too close to it. Towards the HQ. Hits the Panther, takes out the Eagle Owl, and that Dukes of Foos does survive. Got these units who needs quite a bit of repairs going. Grenades been thrown there. Panzer Warfare Barrage running on in. Just got heavy mortar barrage there from the artillery officer. These all troopers trying to fall back now. Rifle grenade does get a hit there. Dukes of Foos barrage running on in somewhere. Allies are down to 50 points. They were, last time I checked, 55, so small gains by the Axis players. Grenades been thrown there. Suicide Boost Barrage reading somewhere over here. Nope, Incendiary Barrage right there. Misses. The cavalry from the squad will capture the VP. Burn Bar gets a good hit. Folks slowly getting ripped apart by those rear echelon squads. You now have another loiter activated for the orange. These are more B-47s. Looks like some of these units are charging way forward. Going to take the damage there. Jackson and Yaghan's already close here. Brumbar does take a satchel charge. I've got two Stilts to just start firing away. Good Brumbar hits there. Brumbar does go down when the Jacksons go down. Jackson has a heave after rounds activated. Yaghan's does take a hit there. Tank and Jackson for forward gets some good hits on that Panther. Panther for forward does take a pen. But the Venture C4 does take out one of those Jacksons. Sends a pen there to Jackson. And the Panther's taking multiple to many hits there and goes down. AI's Broombar gets a decent hit there, but Broombar needs repairs. Panther's trying to fall back. This is going to be another Wehrmacht principal from the central part. Suicide Barrage running in. Allies are down to 41 tickets. Incendiary Barrage there. Another assault artillery as well. Looks like there's 2 pioneers here, and they are going to see some major artillery. Officer does fall back. Volunteers and Pencils push right forward. One grenade on the airborne squad. Gets a good amount of damage there. Does not wipe it out. And the Volksgrenadier squad does fall back, but the Pencils, who's almost down, stays. Gets a bit of damage there. Brumbar push right forward. Fire smoke grenade to help protect himself. Brumbar takes some hits there. More pens on the Churchill Crocodile. Incendiary Barrage raining on in. We got another whole line activated. And the officer does not go down there, but if once he steps on this point there, he may receive some more off map. Was it just subsided? Jackson goes down to the Yag Tiger once again. The Yag Tiger is up to 2 kills, 1 infantry, 1 vehicle. That was more, honestly. And again, that is not the original Yag Tiger, so he did. This is a different one with different efficiency. Scott rolls a miss. Pioneers trying to catch up with the VP. Bolts straight forward, miss there onto the Panther. Suicide Barrage raining on in. Nails the airborne squad. The rest of the squad does fall back. Airborne squad's about to get wiped on out due to incendiary. This whole squad doesn't need to fall back. Almost got wiped out there. Does not capture the VP, pulls back the units off a little bit too quickly. The Shumpiner is almost wiped out, the other units could stick around. Good pens there onto the Comet tank. Jackson's falling back. And something just exploded there. Railway artillery. I wonder how much friendly fire that damage that did. Pens, Fusiliers, and Obsatsu straight forward. Another unit goes down south. Another Jackson.
Ready for action.
Pens work for barrage, get some good hits. Another 6 Fuse barrage, another incendiary barrage. Does avoid that grenade, but does eat it to a certain extent. It was a cooked frag. Brumbar gets some damage on the cavalry rifleman. Does throw a satchel charge there. Gets the engine, of course. Both sides are falling on back. That's firing away back here.
Command level capabilities ready for deployment.
6 Fuse barrage ready on in. On top of the VP once again with the incendiary barrage. Panthers, Strugs, and Brumbar firing away all the pinto mounts. Folks take a bit of hit there, but nothing crazy. There's another smoke run being summoned. Folks Grenadiers push right forward. Do have the another Rear Squad heading to the central VP as well. Jackson's fire away. Picks up the Eagle Owl once again. Good pens there from those Panda tracks hitting Jackson. Artillery barrage does hit that one squad there. Does not hit the Jackson. It's the other Jackson there. Another smoke run. Crocodile advancing the way forward. Up north, got these squads here, trying to catch the VP. AI just trying to repair up his Brumbar. As Faust does roll a miss there. We do now have artillery barrage in this region.
Destroyer is ready for orders.
Good pen there. Jackson goes down.
We just lost a medium tank.
Enemy infantry firing on us.
Good bundle grenade there. Takes out a good number of those paratroopers, but the Shun Pioneers or Panzer Grenadiers on fallback. Right now the Axis players are on 31 tickets. The Allies have 30 tickets versus 131. Rocket runs hitting that Brumbar from the AI, and looks like this Brumbar took out both of those P-47s.
Close to victory.
Took out one at least.
The enemy has 25 points remaining.
Double capture in favor of the Axis players that will rapidly hit their countdown against opponents.
We have lost a squad.
Panther does take a pen, and there goes that Jackson. Jackson sends another pen. More Comet tanks up north. AI Panther taking some hits. Getting some good hits there. AI Panther just needs to start falling back, but it's of course not. There is an abandoned Brumbar there, which goes down. Jackson's rotating around.
Our Panzer forces have been reduced by 1. Enemy tank has our edge. 222 is out of action.
2-2 goes down, probably from the AI. But still existing. Black Calf Track bursting the rear echelon squads. And Priest has a good direct hit there. I'm curious how many kills the Priest has at the moment. 14. Which you know has the most kills. I think it's the Panzerwerfer. Maybe one of the Stukas. Those Stukas have been largely going down. 37 kills. Yeah, he's down to, back down to 1. But it might be this Panzerwerfer. Nope, that's a different Panzerwerfer. Off-troop has 24. There are 2 priests. This priest has 129. This is probably it. Great hit there. Make the 138. No, none of that. 42. 10. None of that. Definitely none of that. 37. Cool volume's not quite God yet. Very close though. The Iron Panzer has 4. But yeah, it looks like it's that priest of 138. One of the best priests I've ever seen. I haven't really been close attention to it. Right now I'm getting hit by pretty severe fatigue. Plus I'm getting hungry, I haven't ate dinner yet. Officer here getting peppered up there. Does take a sticky bomb there. Or sticky satchel, same difference. Jackson clean up some S mines. Was it this Panther does get an engine crit? Yeah, that was one of that hit the sticky bomb. It's pretty good area denial. Doesn't do a lot of damage.
Enemy forces have 100 points remaining.
But it is probably doing a little bit much. It does hit a certain area quite hard as opposed to a line. Of course, the line's good against a bunch of sport weapons, which they're not really fighting against. There's a use for the interior barrage, but I do agree it's been used a little bit too much. Bombar's getting hit quite hard. Got Veteran C4 Jagdpanzer, very close to Veteran C5. This Jag Tiger's up to 4 kills as well. 3 of which are infantry. Bombar is taking some damage. Right now the game's reached the 123-minute mark. Bombar goes down. With that many jacks nearby, even it goes down pretty quickly. Jag Tiger, Jag Pawns are both firing away. Jackson goes down. We got... Oh, that's a lot of flares. Oh, it's the... Oh, the blind ability. Because the whole line ability reached out all the way up here. AI Panzermeters, hopefully throw a bundle grenade. Right now, Purple as well has 3,000 manpower and 1,600 fuel, but does have some spare population space. Maybe another priest since they're doing quite well. Jackson's gonna be half bad, but even then, yeah, maybe just be hyper aggressive with some Jacksons or Sherman tanks. Looks like the Storm Pioneers are going to go on down now. 60 boost barrage, very close range. It's a wipe. This 2-man squad needs to fall back. Jackson's trying to capture the VP. Risky, but successful.
Press your attack. They're down to 50 points.
Axis players on the 49 tickets. Great mortar hits there. Great mortar hit there. And all those squads got wiped on out. Yag Tiger taking some hits. More P-47s. Takes the Yag Tiger. Maybe pull a King Tiger right now. 55 Yag Tiger, but getting hit by all angles.
A medium tank was just lost.
Looks like this player Blue may have gone AFK. Yeah, Blue's AFK at the moment. I wonder if he's out of the game. Cyan still has pretty good composition, though these guys just got nailed by a mortar, it looks like. Allies down to 8 tickets. Blue's still AFK. Throws misses there. Or the VP being re-secured. Hope that's some white phosphorus. Blue's no longer AFK. He has a SW half track in the field. Go for a King Tiger if the Yag Tiger is still on cooldown. Which it is. Oh wait. He does not have Panzer authorization, so he must go for the King Tiger. He has resources for it. Yellow's a nice composition of everything as well. Panther takes some hits. Panther goes down. Direct hit there on the Volcano first. Another assault artillery. He wants the Yag Tiger. AI Grenadiers in some of the map does get wiped out, so does the paratroopers. Yellow's Volkswagen got overrun by these cavalry riflemen. Up north, Panthers and Stugs are making a chance at the northern VP. Panther gets a pen. Stugs looks like out of range. They're not reacting. Those smoke grenade there gets wiped out. Way too much here. Six Boost Barrage running on in. Panther getting hit. That 3 Panther takes some hits there, blitzing on out of there. Yellow's King Tiger now push way forward. He has both King Tiger and Panther. Air Paratrooper squad on top of the point. Axe players down to 11 tickets. Great hit there. Another hold the lines active, which may just give these players just enough survivability. I think some of these units should just stay on top of the VP to secure, to make sure, and just dogpile. Wouldn't be half bad if the all shoot just start dogpiling as well. It's starting to capture. Of course, he does not have counterattack tactics like Blue. Blue used counterattack tactics. Northern VP will retain allied hands. The central one is currently neutral. And there's a lot of explosives running on top of it. Stone Pioneer remains on top of it. He needs some smoke on top of it. And we'll start reverting back. King Tiger gets a good hit there. So it looks like Blue does go for King Tiger. Get some good hits there. Comet takes push forward, Churchill as well. He throws white phosphorus on top of the Volksgrenadiers, which also is a form of smoke. Also a lot of fire. Now would be time for some airborne assaults. Jeez. Smoke grenade there from the rear echelon squad. AI mortar. Oh, there goes the rear echelon squad. AI mortar. Just go forward. Do your job. Extreme Pioneers push right forward. More explosions. Something got nuked there. That squad also got nuked. Was it just the one model there? Handsworth for barrage there. White phosphorus. Catching up by the X players. Couching up in favor. That guy explodes. AI mortar is on the point. And no longer on the point. Unable to secure the point. Smoke run there. It's reverting back, but remember as well, it's gotta revert back and then be fully captured. Comet tank are going down here. Wait, did that Comet tank just throw out 2 frags? I think I'm going crazy. I know I'm having some. I'm exhausted, but I think I'm just going crazy now. Allies will capture it. The X-Fighters have an extremely small window to stop that, but I don't think they have anything to last. And looks like that's going to be game. It's a shame the Axis players had an AI this entire time. If they didn't, they probably would have won that. Zangrade Zane, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. And that will be my last replay tonight. I am getting a bit exhausted right now. That was an hour-and-a-half long replay as well. So everyone, this is Zangrade saying thank you for watching. Have a good evening.